Tuesday night baseball. Lance McCullers gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. At the plate, Manny Machado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 2-3 go the Orioles. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Asher Wojciechowski is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
First offering on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones going back. Still ranging back. Gone!
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. digging hard. He's headed for third, and he's safe.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Into the box now, Will Clark. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He took home the American League batting title last season. He went from corner to corner. He used the whole field, and he's so difficult to defend. When you win a batting title, you're doing something very special.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready now, Chris Davis. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's gone 4 for 9. No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Leading off for the Astros.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gap.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Evan Gattis now standing in. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris "Crush" Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner's on his way to third.
That's a strike to throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And not in time as the run scores.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
And the runner's breaking for third.
Strike taken to throw.
Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Behind 0-2 now. Bagwell was born in Massachusetts. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 8-0.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Donnie Hart is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Coming to the plate now, Will Clark. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
The pitch. This is line to left. Rasmus there to put it away and finally put an end to the 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Left fielder, Colby.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Bouncer up the middle. A spin and a throw. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Now batting.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Orioles. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way. Fouled off. And it's quickly 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there. Now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Bregman leads off second with nobody out. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Josh Reddick. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. The 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Evan.
Now at the plate, Evan Gaddis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Jones going back. It's up and out of here into the archways. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Roll? You come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Center fielder.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Here's George Springer. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First, he rips a double. Then on the very next pitch, he swipes third. Just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now the 1-0. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Looking at his career totals, Correa has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeff Bagwell. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. 3 innings complete. Houston leads. Now batting, Tim Beckham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The first baseman, number 19,
Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line toward the alley in left center. Gonzalez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Will Clark. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Joseph over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And oh my goodness, it's off the light pole.
the left fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trumbo has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Michael Gibbons answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First pitch on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Machado on the slide. In time. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a high pop-up. Bregman shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting
At the plate, Mark Trumbo.
Mark Trumbo.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Here's George Springer as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jones looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And that's off his leg on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. In now, Will Clark. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Jones going back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Into the box, Alex Bregman. This will send a ground ball down to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit different.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in, Colby Rasmus will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Caleb Joseph goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa moving to his left, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and they remain well behind. Digging in, Josh Reddick. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Right fielder, Josh
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Popped up. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Evan Gattis now standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. Next up for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's set and the pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Davis is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. The Astros lead it 20-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and This guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tim Beckham is retired to start out the 7th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Third at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. No balls and 1 strike. Machado on third with 2 out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame. Brad Brock enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
First baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you've said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find it.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken to throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. A pause and the 0-2. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. And the throw in gets away from him.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Pitch outside, the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez. And they're runners at the corners now. Kenny Lofton to get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You can see that he caught too much at the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. The tag, and he is out. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Popped him up, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. He's 1 for 4. First pitch on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. Astros lead this one 24. Kenny Lofton will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 7.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
To 1-2 now. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Here's George Springer.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, George Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Softly hit out to short, and 1 gone. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First offering on its way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Jeff Bagwell. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and this set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Mancini. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 the count. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Lofton ranging back, and it's gone. Stepping in now, Tim Beckham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now for Baltimore, Manny Machado. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
You know, we haven't seen that.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
24-1 this evening. The